Hello, everybody. So today I am going to be talking about decreased libido. I think that a lot of people struggle with this, and a lot of people don't know the reasons why they're struggling with decreased libido. And one thing I wanted to do is to give a little bit of clarity as to the multiple reasons why there could be struggles with this. The one thing that I first want to say is that decreased libido does not equal a decrease in love. Some people may be dealing with a decrease in their libido secondary to things like hormone levels. It could be situational. It could be emotional. There could be trauma. There could be job, family, busy, chaos, all of that. When someone's mind is so full, then sometimes sex is the last thing that's on their mind. Being intimate is not something that they necessarily feel like putting time towards because there are so many other things competing for their time. When life is chaotic, that is the same concept. And when there are job situations involved or situational where there is, family issues, stuff like that, those things can often lead to a decrease in libido for some people. On the other hand, there are also hormonal changes for both men and women that can lead to a decreased libido. One thing for men is a decrease in testosterone. And some men may experience this. Now, a decrease in libido for all men does not necessarily mean that there is, low testosterone. And having low testosterone also does not mean that doesn't make you a man or less of a man. It just means that the body's changing with time, just like women's bodies change with time. So for women, one thing that can lead to decreased libido is the decrease in estrogen. Estrogen is something that the ovaries will produce. And essentially, as time goes on and women get out of their childbearing years and they get closer to the age of 50, they will start going through sort of menopause and perimenopausal stage where the estrogen levels from the ovaries production is decreasing over time. With that can come also vaginal dryness. It can come with discomfort having sex because of the vaginal dryness. There are certain skin conditions that can actually develop from a lack of estrogen, and women's vaginal tissue gets very thin, and that makes sex painful. And so they shy away from sex because it's painful. So the one thing is important, as I always say in most of my videos, is communication is key. People need to not only communicate with their physicians, but they also need to communicate with their partners. As a physician, I always try to look at every aspect of a person's life that may be causing a decrease in libido. What is their family situation like? What is their social situation like? What medications are they on? Because that's another thing that can lead to decreased libido. And things like, some of the medications for mental health, such as the SSRIs like Prozac or citalopram or those kind of things, they can lead to a decrease in libido as well. So after exploring all of the aspects of somebody's life, then I'm going to try to make a determination as to what works. And so when there's chaos or different things like that, there's, counseling sessions that we may have in terms of how to make their lives better or easier, or, try to spend more time with their partner, different things like that. So whenever, again, there is a decrease in libido, it's very important to understand why. And it could be multifactorial in some cases. But again, having that conversation with your physician, if it's pain, if it's just emotional, whatever that situation may be, let's talk. It's okay. It's not embarrassing. That's what we're here for. As OBGYNs, our job is this. So that's why it's so important for women to come and have this conversation. For men, same thing. That's why doctors exist, because we're here to help. We're not here to judge. So I hope this segment was helpful. And if you guys have any questions, please send in your questions or comments. And as always, like and subscribe. Take care, guys.